Hi, welcome to the trading psychology. And I'm doing this for my assessment. I'm going through a process which last time I went through belief number one. Now this is belief number two. So every day, whatever the emotions, whatever the beliefs comes, I note down that. And by evening, I assess what was that emotion and why it happened. So how I can improve, right? So today, what happened? I had a thing saying that missed target. This is something which keeps happening to me quite, and today it happened. So this is what I want to work upon on myself. So today is the 12th December 2023, and the steps, right? I'll just go through the steps and I'm answering this thing. So the recognition of the belief is that I kind of get a belief saying that I am not able to assess the profit targets correctly, right? So step two says that what was it a deliberate choice which came to me or it was given by someone? This is a deliberate choice. This has I have observed today, but also in the past times. At times, what happens is my profit target gets missed by few points, like 2 points to 5 points. It gets missed. So every time this happens, I kind of get a self doubt, saying that whether I am able to assess the target correctly, or I should have taken the profit here instead of waiting and seeing all the profit kind of error. So there is always an internal conflict which is going on inside me. As I am actually when I'm trading, this continuously keeps happening to me. So in the step three says that I need to kind of ask a question to myself. What happens when I have this belief? Okay, so I'm answering saying that what happens. So when I have this belief, I always feel the urge to take the profit once the price starts moving in my favor. And as I see some amount of profit in my M to M, I always get this urge to taking the profit. So I have many times taken target far early and not waiting for the target levels. In some cases, I get the feeling that I should book the profit about 5 points earlier than the assessed profit target. This was the conflict. Maybe this might be happening to other traders who actually record and who acknowledge. For me, it's happening. So it's a truth for me. Okay. In fact, while calculating the target, I always keep 5 points earlier. With this, but still, whatever the 5 points earlier I keep, still my target gets missed by 2 to 5 points. So it's a pretty complex thing, and all is good saying that you have to be disciplined. All those things have tried. This is a emotion. There is a charge, right? There's a charge which happens to me. Okay, so I thought let me go through this process and see how I can resolve this for myself. Now, question number that is step number four is what does it get me out of, or rather, who I would be if I don't have this belief? If I do not have this belief, then I will either wait for the target or the stop loss. Right? This is what I would be if I don't have this miss target, belief. So step five says, is this belief useful? Obviously, I feel that this is not useful for me, and as I always have the urge of taking early profit, which will greatly impact, and it has been impacting my overall profitability as well. Taking the stop loss and taking at the full price level. But when it's coming to the profit, I always, take. So overall, if you see the profitability has an like if you follow everything what profit one could have made versus what profit I made, there's a gap. It's greatly impacting you. So now coming to the step six. Step six says that uh, if this is not useful, can I replace it? And I can only replace if there is no charge holding for it. If there is a charge that is any negative holding, then I need to release the charge before I can substitute that. As of now, I don't know how to really, right? As I am going forward and reading the articles and book, maybe I'll be able to know how to release it. But as of now, what looks like I've just made a note. This belief, in fact, has a charge, which I feel both fear and greed. That is, a fear because while I trade, I always think, what if the price which is showing profit, that is MTM is in the profit, and after that it is stop loss. So there's a fear. Always, okay, right now I'm in profit, I can see the MTM, and maybe it goes and hits my stop loss. A profit showing a trade can become negative. That's a fear part of mine. At the same time, there's a greed part also. The greed part is that, for example, I wait and the price moves very close to the target, and it's only 2 points or 5 points closer to the target. And I wait for that 1 point or 2 point many times, and then it comes back and I exit at the cost or sometimes the stop loss, whatever the conditions based on the trade. So now I don't want to give up that 2 points. So there comes a greed part of greed, which is taking over me. And when it starts moving, I have the fear saying that it will not hit the stop loss. So these two are happening at the two stages. One, when I enter and the price starts moving in my favor a little bit, and I see a little bit of a profit, then the fear is there saying that what if this goes and hits the stop loss? Okay, it's one. And once the price starts moving in my favor and closer to the target, now when it's coming closer to the target and it's about 1 2 points closer to the target, then my greed plays in saying that I want that 1 or 2 point also, and I wait, and sometimes it comes back and I exit at cost, and all the profit which I was seeing get eroded for that 1 2 points of greed. So what do I do? So after a lot of brainstorming for myself today, I have come to an midway, approach, which is after a lot of thought, have decided to take 70% of the quantity at target price minus 5 points, right? Anything below 5 points, like the difference is more, then I don't have any issues. Then I can say, but only that 5 points. So so from tomorrow onwards, what I want to do is I will take 70% target at whatever the target assessment I've done minus 5 points, and remaining 30% I will take it at the target price. With this, what would happen is if the price goes closer to the target, and I've already booked a 70% of my thing, and then it comes down and I exit the remaining 30% at the cost, still I will be in peace with myself saying that, yeah, I booked 70% and I have that 70% profit in my account. And if it goes to the target point, still I will be in peace saying that the 30% has I've taken until the target. So this will help me greatly, right, to handle my psychological aspect when I'm trading. So this I'm going to implement from tomorrow onwards, so that this particular issue is sorted for me. Already the previous belief today was able to handle it perfectly. Like I made an kind of thing saying that I will only take the trade after 9:30, which happened. So that is sorted. The fear of missing out trade belief is sorted. Now I need to keep working on that and stick to the rules. Now I'll be in peace, and any day I miss out, so I'm going to come back to that video and watch, so that whatever the assessment I have done, based on that I can go. So this is greatly helping me a lot, and this kind of becomes a reference for me in the future as well. With that, I'll conclude this, and let's see tomorrow what challenge I face, and based on that, I need to work on myself continuously so that I can become a consistent, highly profitable intraday trader. Bye bye.